My next guests you all know well. They are two most talented gentlemen who left the Grapes temporarily to be here tonight. They'll be appearing at the Front Row Theater in Cleveland, Ohio, from May 25th through the 30th. Would you welcome Tom and Dick, the Smothers Brothers?
Wait a minute. I just want to say something to clear the air a little bit before we start. This is a good opportunity to do this. I'm sorry to stop you guys and everything. But my brother and I just remembered this, Tommy. My brother and I have been accused quite often, I might say, and I don't know why. But we've been accused of never finishing a song once we started.
Yeah.
And we're going to... Now, just a second. You stop for just a second. And I want to say right now that my brother and I always finish every song. Throughout the years, we've been in business over 20 years, we finished every song we've ever started. I don't know how that got around, but we do finish every song. Isn't that right, Tom?
That's right. I don't know how that got around.
We finish every song.
That's right. I don't know how that got around that we never finished a song. I have no idea how that got around.
I don't know how it got around, and we finish every song. I just wanted to make that statement right now. We finish every song. Sometimes in the dressing room, but we do finish the song eventually. I just wanted to make that clear. Thank you. No, but the point, now I remember, the point of me bringing this up is, the fact is that we are going to finish this particular song. We're going to sing this song from beginning. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Start to finish, this particular song. And by the way, I should maybe introduce the song. The song is not a run-of-the-mill pop song, trendy pop song, because that's not where we're from. My brother and I are historical singers. Now, but this isn't a historical song, but it is in the other sense, because this is a song of the 80s. And we think this song we're going to sing in just a minute is going to be a folk song of the 80s. They have to come from somewhere. And this is a real song. It's a love song. And Tommy and I found this song in San Francisco just recently. Isn't that right, Tom?
That's right.
We found this song in San Francisco. It's a love song. And it's about how difficult interpersonal relationships are becoming. We have a complicated world, and our relationships are becoming very, very complicated. This song could be about your love life or your friend's love life or about nobody in particular. But anyway, that's what this song is about, and I wanted to mention that. And, oh, by the way, just remember that this song, isn't this right, Tom? This song is going to be sung from beginning to end without stop. And the lyrics, you have to listen very carefully to the lyrics, because the lyrics are quite complicated, just like interpersonal relationships are becoming. Right?
Right.
Okay, so listen to the lyrics quite carefully. It's entitled, 4 Hearts in a Snaggle.
First I met you, then I liked you, then I loved you. And you loved me till you met him, then you left me. And I missed you till I met her and forgot you, till she left me when she met him and he left you. Then I called you and I saw you and forgave you, and you loved me and I loved you till I saw her. He had left her, he had hurt her, and she missed me. So I left you like you left me when you met him. Then you found him and you loved him and forgot me. Oh boy. But then she left me when she called him, and he left you. When you saw me, you forgave me and loved me. Yes, I love you, but she's left him, so I'm leaving. Yes, I love you, but she's left him, so I'm leaving with him.
Well,
beginning then.
that is a song of today, isn't it?
Yes, it's
a message song that one should...
It's a song that probably a lot of people have lived in, or will live.
Or will live, or should have lived. Or might like to have lived. How are you?
We're very good.
Fine, that was a wonderful sketch.
Thank you.
So classic, and you look more like Ronald Reagan than Rich Little did. That was a great.
Well,
makeup
thank you. That's very nice.
The thing is, I think you're a little quick for Ronald.
A little quick?
Yeah.
Moves.
I mean, he understood too much.
Too much, huh?
Too much. Did I say that?
There goes dinner at the White House for you, too.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody tells me, thank you, you sent me some bottles of your wine from your vineyard under your own label. Mm-hmm. You've been bottling all day, is that the correct word, bottling?
Yeah. Actually, I bottled all day yesterday, and we have about 10 more days. It's sort of a strange setup. We don't have a lot of money, so we have more labor intensive.
Yeah.
And in the bottling sequence, you start with a dumper in a blower, and he does both jobs. He dumps the bottles and then blows them out to get the dust out.
I know nothing about this.
This is the thing that will make...
They say a trip out here through the Sonoma or Napa Valley is a thing to do in California.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's very romantic.
Beautiful country and...
The thing is, I think a bottling wine or making wine is almost like going through rehearsal in a Broadway show or seeing a movie made. If you see all the elements in the rehearsal that it's not quite like it seems when you're sitting at a nice table with soft lights.
Now, you mentioned dumping and what is the term nerping?
Well, I'm the best nerper in the line, actually.
Oh, I don't know what the nerper is.
Well, a nerper is. Do you ever when you get a bottle of wine, it has a lead foil, lead top, right? That's called foil.
Yeah.
And you take the foiler does that. But see, after the dumper and the blower, you have to have a filler and a corker.
Right.
And then,
I understand.
Then
corker,
they pass it to the wiper.
Yeah.
Because you spill when you fill.
What's the nerper?
Well, I haven't got there yet.
You haven't got there to the nerper yet.
This is the sequence.
I see.
After the wiper goes to the foiler. Now, the foiler takes these little lead things that's on the top of the bottles of wine, and you just lightly set them. And they're much larger in diameter than the neck of the bottle. In comes the nerper. It's this fantastic little machine. You take your bottle with your oversized lead foil,
right,
and you stick it in the nerper.
And that?
Yes, but you just can't stick it in like this. It has to have rhythm.
Well,
see, I primarily get to do the nerping.
Because you have that sense of...
I have that sense of...
nerping.
Putting it in.
Yeah.
But see, it's just not putting it in. See, if you get a guy on the nerping machine that has a little bit off to one side, you get a wrinkle in your nerping.
Well, no, nobody wants that.
And I'm on the labeler, and the labeler is very critical because you straighten out the label. Then we go to the presser, then the stuffer, and then the packer and the stacker.
It's a very involved process, isn't it?
It's sort of like you're making your suits. I remember when you started.
I know one thing about wine. I wonder if you know. Do you know what they call that indentation at the bottle, in a bottle of wine, that curvature? What that is called? There's a name for that.
No, I don't know that.
You know that indentation in the bottle of bottom
like
of a bottle of wine?
Champagne,
You know what that's called?
What?
It's called a kick.
A kick?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it? Because it
I
feels
don't
good?
know. That's called a kick, and I don't.
Oh, I knew that.
Well, if time ran out. You would have won. You would have won the oven, but you heard the buzzer. Did you hear the buzzer, folks? You didn't get in before the buzzer.
I don't work real fast.
Yeah.
Anyway, finally, I've talked off and on about the wine on your show, and finally, I brought some in my suitcase for you to try.
I saw it up in the office, and that's very nice of you.
Don't drink it in Beverly Hills, but drink it anywhere you want.
Oh, sure, okay. I'll try it out. Yes.
It's really good stuff.
Are you? You say you're not making a lot of money from this?
No, I'm working hard on it. In fact, as we're going on the road, as you mentioned, we're going to be with Ben Vereen in Cleveland. What a talented guy.
A lot of things have been happening, John.
Could you? Why don't you fill us in, Tom, and just give us some of the things that...
Well, so we're doing a lot of things on the road. We're doing a lot of clubs and stuff, but primarily television is coming back for Dick and I now. Things are looking good. We've got a major two-part dramatic series start the opening of next season because most of the shows are running down now. It's getting to summertime. And we've got a two-parter with probably one of the best shows on television.
A hot show.
Hot show, and it's a show that...
It's the debut show.
It's a 2-hour extended thing featuring Dickie and I on the Lou Grant show.
Really, that's true.
Your agent worked that out for next season,
He doesn't know it's not really air.
Tommy doesn't...
He doesn't know.
Well, it's a whole thing. The script is great because... What?
Tom, you hadn't...
I didn't have the heart to tell him.
Tell me what?
The Lou Grant show was canceled for fall.
It was. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, no. What?
It's canceled. It's not going on in the fall.
You know, the
That's too
The funny thing is that the script we're doing
perfect for you.
was perfect for both Dick and I are in the script, and it was an investigative reporting thing about how our show, the Smothers Brothers, how we were thrown off for political reasons. It was a whole 2-hour thing how we were thrown off.
And you were going to open the fall season on the...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's...
But that wasn't the whole thing. The premise of the show is how much things have loosened up since those days.
Yeah, and how things have loosened up in television.
That's right. Well,
And we helped do it. you know?
maybe next season after that.
Yeah, maybe another joke, too.
Yes, I think... yes, Leonard Nimoy goes in search of a finish. We'll be back. We'll be back in just a moment. There'll be a whole new show next year. Leonard Nimoy. Okay, we're back. So, Bob, is that... How much time do we have here, Mr. D?
4 minutes, I think.
Mr. D is lacing a cup of coffee with something over there. What?
The clock.
That's the actual...
If we sing right now, we'll be all right.
Would you guys like to sing again?
Yeah.
We could do something. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, they're not so sure.
This is an old song we've done a lot of times, but it's a song that is kind of appropriate because the Sunday is a day for us that is...
It's our holiday.
It's our holiday. It's been, even before famous people were celebrating
Every year.
Yes,
I didn't know
Did
that.
you know it's a national holiday?
Smothers Day.
Smothers Day.
Yes.
Smothers Day, you're right.
And so we're going to sing a song about our father.
Oh, my old man's a sailor. What do you think about that? He wears a sailor's collar. He wears a sailor's hat. He wears a sailor's raincoat. He wears a sailor's shoes. And every Saturday evening he reads the Sunday news. And someday, if I can, I'm gonna be a sailor, the same as my old man.
My old man's an anthropologist. What do you think about that? He wears an anthropologist collar, wears an anthropologist hat. He wears an anthropologist raincoat, he wears anthropologist shoes. And every Saturday evening he reads the anthropologist news. And someday,
Hey, if I can.
I'm gonna be an anthropologist, the same as my old man.
Oh, my old man's refrigerator repairman. What do you think about that? He wears a refrigerator repairman's collar, wears a refrigerator man's hat, wears a refrigerator repairman's raincoat, he wears a refrigerator man's shoes. Every Saturday morning he reads the refrigerator news.
And someday, if I can,
I'm gonna be a refrigerator repairman, same as my old man.
my old man's a cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker. What do you think about that?
I think you better not make a mistake.
He wears a cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's collar. He wears a cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's hat. Wears a cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's raincoat. He wears cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's shoes.
What about
and
socks?
someday...
What? I said, what about
Wears
socks?
cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's socks.
What about spats?
Wears cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's spats.
What kind of... What? What,
Cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's spats.
what about a beret?
Wears cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's beret.
What about
And
strawberries?
wears cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's strawberries.
What about a bra?
Wears cotton-picking, finger-licking chicken plucker's bra. And
Your old man's a...
And someday, if I can, I'm gonna be a cotton finger chicken plucker, the same as my old man.
Refrigerator repairman. You work so well together.
Yeah, well, that's our business.
Yeah. You got it. I never looked at it that way. You go right to the heart of the matter, Tom. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stay where you are.